What's going on, guys? So it's pre-hurricane day. Some tiny bit of good news. The new tracking has shown that that Laura's basically going to stay east of us. Like the track they kind of solidified is pretty much the track she's going to stay on now. Which is good news for us for the most part. We're still going to get plenty of storm, especially considering it's been upgraded to a Category 3, Category 4 soon enough. They said it was going to make 4 before landfall. I think it's going to make 4 way before that. And some meteorologists saying probably Category 5 before things. So it's just moving too slow over those Gulf waters. But we just got a big downpour real quick, which is good because it allowed me to go out there and clear out the drains and stuff like that. I was already out there and it wasn't raining yet. So, oops, I have to turn the TV off instead of turning it on. I turn the news on. I was gonna edit today and just I could feel the change in pressure coming, so it just like got to me. Okay, so yeah, virtually all the, like he's saying there. Yeah, there's only one showing it hooking towards us. Yeah, so that's tonight. 30 mile an hour winds here tonight. We begin to see winds well over hurricane force near Port Arthur, and as that eye comes inland, we get to see winds sustained at more than 115 miles per hour. Yeah. Years ago, the National Hurricane Center or the National Weather Service would issue tornado warnings, huge tornado warnings, to account for these extreme winds that are coming in. What they're going to do in this particular case is issue what's called an extreme wind warning all along the path of that eye wall, because there's going to be extreme wind damage. So it looks, at least wind-wise, we're going to get some 30, 40 mile an hour winds. Take a look at the steering patterns and why we do believe this storm is going to turn to the north and for the most part miss southeast Texas. We will also take another look at that's good news and the surge and the rain. But still going to be a big mess. Still going to be a lot of rain. I mean, it probably means that I can go to work tomorrow. Not that I want to, but that I can. But that's a good thing. But that is a big storm now. It's huge. So I'm going to do what I can to sleep tonight. That was showing that like we're first going to get some bits of it around 9. Maybe not here, but the coast. By 2 a.m. it's going to be full-fledged on land. So that's going to be pretty messy. And okay, so he's in Lake Charles where it's basically heading. So, oh, it's a Category 4 currently. Yeah, it's going to be a Cat 5 before it hits, and that's deadly. So it's going to be pretty ugly. So prayers go out to everybody in Louisiana and stuff like that. Texas isn't going to be 100% free of it. It's just not. We're just not taking the brunt of it. So I guess it's small blessings, I guess. So yeah, if you guys are anywhere in that area and you see that, but I'm gonna go. I have a headache. I can feel it, just the pressure change. What's up, guys? So it's Thursday, and I am quote unquote happy. Kind of hard to be happy to some degree. We got 0% hurricane. Call it lucky, because I am. Turns out like there was a low pressure front. Sorry, I'm still sweating. I literally just got home from work. There was a low pressure front that coming through right in the just right amount of time and kicked the storm more north. Unfortunately, that means that Louisiana got a whole lot of it. So I've seen a lot of the damage and stuff from Lake Charles, Port Arthur, Bolivar Peninsula, which is Texas, but you know, that got a lot of flood damage for the most part, or at least water got really high. My cousin's uncle
not my uncle, my cousin's uncle, evacuated up here to stay with them because he lived on Bolivar. Hopefully his house is okay. It looks like the storm surge was pretty big. Like you can see the beach, which is fine now. And then you see water that's like 100 yards in. Excuse me. But Lake Charles got hit bad. So prayers go out to them. We're going to be getting some rain later in the day. Obviously nothing like a hurricane. So we got really lucky. So thanks for everybody who was for the well wishes. I was 100% sold that the hurricane was coming directly at us. That's just our luck, or at least that's my luck. So I'm going to do what I can with today. Literally just got home. I've got some free birds. Got myself a brisket burrito. This should be interesting. I'm going to watch some Basics with Babish. That's my Thursday. So Tuesday is Binging with Babish and Hot Ones. Thursday is Basics. Oh, wait, it's Tuesday. Yeah. Or, I don't know. It's not. It's like if there was a Hot Ones. Oh, no, Hot Ones is today too. So there we go. I'm going to watch Binging. I'm going to watch Basics. I'm going to watch Hot Ones. And then I'm going to get to work. So I still got a little bit of editing to do. I have one out the box review to do for the patrons. So they're going to see that. You guys won't for the most part. And then I'm going to start on the custom build that I have not even touched in a week. I wanted to get a lot of other reviews done. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. No naps. I've wasted too many days this week napping. I don't even, I fully admit it. I've napped way too much. So that's a good thing. Also, I'm not sure if I mentioned it. I got the results of my blood work, and I said I didn't have to get my ultrasound. I said my blood levels were fine. I was going to just need to change my diet and exercise more. Not a lot of exercise this week because I should be delivering a post office, but I'm not. So all my exercise is going to be on Saturday when I normally kill myself. But in the meantime, I'm going to, just use it. Yeah. Okay, it's a little bit later than anticipated, but I did not fall asleep. I just forgot that I needed to watch the the Re-Rise episode. So I did watch the shows that I normally watch plus a couple extra. So I'm sitting down to do the thing, and I'm gonna also be doing a build log as well. Oh, I forgot I need to open that. So things I need to do for the Patroneers, real quick. Actually, what I got? Look at that bump going on back here. I can feel it, and I can tell that I've been sitting funny because there's part of my back that hurts. Working with the new monitor is a little bit weird because keyboard is here, monitor is there, so I find myself leaning and turning more to that side. So I think at some point I'm just going to end up giving up on the laptop keyboard entirely and just getting a regular keyboard. Now I have this one. Couldn't really see that. That wasn't mine to begin with. That was part of a thing that I bought for someone else, and it didn't really work out that way. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's definitely not the one I used to have. And it would not sync to the Logitech thingy that I have, so I think if I'm going to do that, I might as well get a whole new set. Also, I've had this mouse for the better part of like 10 years. So, actually, no, longer than that. I think I've had this mouse for like... Dude, I don't even know when I got this mouse. It had to have been back in like 06, 07. Mouse and key. I don't know where the keyboard is. I feel like the keyboard that goes with that mouse is just in a closet somewhere, and I could not find it, unfortunately. And I like that keyboard, so I'm sad that I can't find it. So I think before I get too deep into this, I'm going to unbox this thing over here for the Patroneers, and then I'll start a build log also for said Patroneers. Got a lot of footage happening. Vlogs, other stuff. So it's a very sunny day outside. I can't help but feel a little bit guilty about that. And then Thomas is messaging me. Oh, the adapter is underneath. Okay, so it has this adapter. The power just went out. Why did the power just go out? Well, I was going to be working on things. I guess technically I still can. It's just a little hard to see when the power's out. It's not storming or anything. It's still nice and sunny. I mean, in theory, we might get some rain later, but it just kind of sucks. Like, it's getting a little warm in here with no airflow. Like, no fan blowing, no nothing. And I was in the middle of an out-the-box review for my patrons, and the power just went out. So they'll see that in the thing. So I finished the review as best I could. I mean, obviously it's not super dark. I'm working off my computer screen, but I was kind of doing stuff. I literally didn't even get started on the custom build that I was working on. And, you know, I've got some sunlight I could use in theory, but, you know, that's not the greatest. Plus, like I said, it's getting warm in here. No idea why the power's out. Entergy has no real answer. They're like, yeah, there's outages in the area. We don't have a reason just yet. So, like, there's a really small grid, like, right here where we're at. So, if somebody knocked it out, or, like, I know they were working on lines. Not particularly close to here, but it's probably what happened is somebody disconnected something they shouldn't have. All I know is it better come on soon or it's going to get real warm in here. I mean, I'm not worried about, like, most of anything. I just would like to get the work done that I was trying to get done. And, like, I need to turn my computer off because it's going to burn up its battery real quick with no incoming power, so to speak. Sending with my phone, so I can't really be doing all this. I need to have some kind of power. And my phone was charging off my computer. It got to about 50% before it died, so. Why does this happen? I need to get shit done. So, update later, I guess. So, stupidly, we're leaving. Apparently, the power outage is due to the severe damage in Louisiana. And because they didn't want to overload the circuit, so to speak, they've shut off half the power from here to Louisiana. And they're not rolling the blackouts or rolling the brownouts, as they called it. They're just leaving our stuff off. It's 6:30. It's been off for over 5 hours almost. No time frame at all for power to be restored. At all. So, you know, we're going to my mom's. They luckily have power. So we've got everything that we can muster for the time being. We're just going to go there and hang out. And it's going to suck, but, you know, better than this.